Survivor season 45 premieres Wednesday, September 27th, and I'm so excited to be speaking with one of the brand new contestants, Sifu. Sifu, how are you feeling about this upcoming season airing? And also tell me a little bit about yourself so our viewers can get to know you.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm super excited. This has been quite the journey. I just think that, Survivors is amazing. First off, it's one of my favorite all-time shows. So to be on it and to be representing is extremely exciting. But yeah, about me, my name is Sifu. Most people think it's seafood, like they're hungry. It's more of
Not to be confused.
yeah, not to be confused, but it's more of just I'm a master instructor. I've been doing Tai Chi since I was 6, learned from my father, and then that's grown to me being a gym owner and a business owner and all that stuff. So I really have adopted that name as a part of my legacy and who I am. So
Yeah, it looks and sounds like you have a very good sense of self and you're very self-aware, which hopefully will help you a lot in this game. Now, Sifu, I know that you do a lot of like outreach work and cause for change type work. So tell me about that and why it's important to you.
yeah, so I started off teaching Tai Chi, and I reached out to a couple of different communities, underprivileged children and special needs, and I felt that there was a need to help out in that area, just to give them some better motor skills, something to look forward to, and it just kind of spoke to me, and I kept going with that for years and years and years, and now it's just something that's special to me, and I want others to be able to see that and maybe take the torch. You get it, take the torch, right? And be able to that's a terrible joke. And be able
It's
to
great.
forward helping others because I have autism athletes. My guy named Scott, he's killing it. He's awesome. He's losing weight, he's getting stronger. And I think it's important for them to understand that they should be included, and they have the ability to move and to do things just like we do. So I love being able to give back, and it's just a part of who I am.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I can already tell that I love your outlook on life and just the way you move and shake and do things. So, Sifu, why did you want to be on Survivor? Why did you want to throw yourself in the ringer with this crazy game?
Well, my fiance and I, we sat down on the couch during COVID times when we could not get out, and we binge watched the entire thing. But here's where it gets weird. Okay, you want to hear? We started at season 40. And then I was like, whoa, 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 what is this? And so I had to go back and look at all the winners and see how they won their season. And so me
Mhm.
and my fiance were just enthralled in the whole aspect of it. And then I was like, you know what? Struggling, suffering, not eating, all that stuff, that speaks to me because I do fitness. I'm I like to see what the rock bottom is, right? And if
Mhm.
I hit rock bottom, I know I can't go any lower. And so,
Sure.
I was like, sign me up. So, that's kind of how my mind got on this whole topic of Survivor.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And as a self-proclaimed super fan, I also started heavily binge watching Survivor in the pandemic. So I love that that's how you got your start. Now,
Yeah.
also, how long have you been attempting to audition for the show? Was it just a one and done, or how did you go about putting your audition tape together as well?
Yeah, so I'm a bit of I'm kind of crazy. So I had a bunch of, in a good way, guys, in a good way. I had a bunch of ideas, and realistically, I just set up a camera, and I was like, you know what? Let me just authentically be myself, talk about who I am, what I'm doing, what I provide to the community, what I provide for others, and see what happens of that. And I submitted the tape. Bada bing, bada boom. They took it. Now, it wasn't like cut and dry, but the thing that happened was I had to wait, and I had this like self doubt creep in. I was like, you know what? Never mind. Get a call, and I'm like, you know. And now, let me tell you,
Yes.
the first call doesn't mean you're on, but it was so exciting to me to get that even just a call. So that was the beginning of my journey, just putting a tape in, being myself, and taking that call.
Yeah, and I love that you keep going back to this idea of being yourself because I think that's so important in this whole world of reality TV. Now, what do you feel like are some skills, tactics, or knowledge, or however you want to look at that, that you have as your own being that you think will be a benefit to you in this game?
Sure. I thrive off of mental fortitude. So someone I follow is pretty intense. His name is David Goggins, and he's just a guy that got up and ran 100 miles and did it without any training, lost 106 pounds and joined the Navy SEALs. And I started listening to his audiobook, and I'm like, wow, that is intense. And I started to adopt that hard mentality of the obstacle is the way. So I'm not going to go around, go through it, over it, in it, whatever I have to do. And that's kind of, I think, that aspect. And then on the whole other aspect, my Tai Chi, I'm very caring, I'm very loving, I'm very harmonious. And I believe that the two of those are yin yang and they just fuse. And I believe that that is why I thought that, man, this is great for me. Let me apply, let me get on the show. And I think that that would be a skill set of mine.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm curious to know this as well, Sifu. Who do you think are like your personal survivor greats? So alums or past champions or however you want to look at that.
Yeah. So Cagayan, season 28, Tony Vlachos, my man.
Tony.
My man. He is so cool, so chill. But that was the one person that really spoke to me. And then not a winner, but Wu was obviously in that mix, and that spoke to me as well. But Tyson is super hilarious. I can relate to that. I love his energy, his sarcasm. I love Sarah Lucille. I think I'm saying that right. Cops Are Us, and then her whole journey into this, Survivor as well. So those are a few people that I relate to. And then I'm not going to lie, 44, Yam Yam, or Jam Jam, not Yam Yam, Jam Jam.
Jam Jam, yeah.
Really, really killed it. And I saw the struggle from not believing in himself to really being all about it and then going through it with different people. And I could relate to that. And I loved his win. So.
Yeah, lots of excellent names that you threw out there. So hopefully you get to join the greats as well. So my final question, I have to know, why do you feel like you have what it takes to be crowned Soul Survivor?
Definitely. I have always dreamed big, being a musician, being a bar owner, being a gym owner. I'm putting out an album in this coming week. I'm working on building more programs. So like all of these things have made me believe that, okay, if you can build something from nothing and make it yours and your own, you could probably do this and pull away with this as long as you believe in yourself, you're authentic about what you're doing, and you trust your gut, and not and the top of it all is just truly believe in what you're capable of and never stunt that. And that's kind of like the way I want to approach, being that soul survivor.
Yeah, that's an amazing, amazing view on the whole thing. So Sifu, I think people are really going to enjoy watching you this season. How can they keep up with you on social media as the season's airing?
Yeah, so social media, I'm on all the platforms, but I guess the main platform would be Instagram and Facebook. So Instagram is just 5 Elements Fit, and then my Facebook is Sifu Nico. So it's easy to find me. I do post some crazy videos of me working out and all sorts of stuff. You never know what you're going to see on my page, but it's all because I just love being myself. I love entertaining, and I love getting, positive feedback, and I love spreading that positive energy so others hopefully can be affected by it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Sifu, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me. Can't wait to see how you shake on this season and can't wait to watch you all season long.
I'm going to shake, baby.